Hey, what's up guys, it's Daniel here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about what a Roth IRA is, how you can use one to your advantage, and then go over 5 of the best Roth IRA accounts available now. So before we continue, if you find this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing as I post new videos each week about personal finance, investing, and general news. Okay, so let's get started. So what is a Roth IRA? A Roth IRA is basically an individual retirement account that can give you tax-free investment growth and withdrawals. Once you've reached the age of 59.5 years of age and have held an account for at least 5 years, you can take distributions and any earnings from your Roth IRA account without paying any federal taxes. It is available to people with a modified adjusted gross income of under $140,000 as a single filer, or $208,000 if you are a married couple. You also must have made a taxable income during the year that you contribute to your Roth IRA. If you fall into the income category above, for 2021 you are allowed to contribute a maximum of $6,000 if you are under the age of 50. And if you are over the age of 50, you can contribute $7,000. And these funds can be deposited into your Roth IRA account over the course of the year as long as you don't exceed the maximum amount for your age group. Now, if you do happen to make more money than this, there are ways to get around this by using a backdoor IRA, and I will cover that in another video soon. Also, these income and contribution requirements for a Roth IRA can change on a yearly basis, so it's good to keep updated with what they are each tax year. So who can benefit from a Roth IRA? Generally speaking, younger people who have a lower income are most likely to benefit from having a Roth IRA due to the income restrictions it imposes. Also, people who expect to earn a higher wage in the future and be in a higher tax bracket when they retire will also find it useful, as they can take advantage of compounding interest over the years and not pay any income tax when they start to take their withdrawals from their Roth IRA account. Now, when it comes to opening a Roth IRA account, you have a few options. You can either use a bank, a brokerage like TD Ameritrade, which is where I have my Roth IRA account, or a robo-advisor, which is an automated investment strategy. And once your money is in the account, you can invest it in ETFs, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or even bank saving products. Things to know about a Roth IRA account. One thing that is worth noting is that you are able to withdraw any of your original contributions at any time with no penalty or taxes. And this is because any money that is put into a Roth IRA account has already been taxed. If you are under the age of 59.5, you may be subject to some taxes on any withdrawal of investment earnings from within your Roth IRA account. You may also be subject to an early distribution penalty of 10%. However, once you are over 59.5 years old and have held a Roth IRA account for at least 5 years, you will be able to take out any investment earnings from the account without paying any federal taxes. So, what are the benefits of a Roth IRA? First of all, there are no age limits. The great thing with a Roth IRA account is that you can open an account at any age as long as you have earned an income. You can access your money whenever you need. So as I mentioned before, you can easily withdraw any money that you have previously contributed without being penalized, as long as it is just the money you actually contributed. If you withdraw any investment earnings, you may well be taxed and receive an early distribution penalty of 10%. There are no minimum distributions. Unlike a 401k or traditional IRA account where you are required to take a minimum withdrawal each year after the age of 72, a Roth IRA has no distribution requirements at all during the lifetime of the account holder. It offers tax-free distributions. After the age of 59.5 and having held an account for at least 5 years, you will be able to take distributions that include any earnings without paying any federal taxes. So those are some of the benefits. So what are some of the downsides of a Roth IRA? Depending on your age and how long you have held your Roth IRA account can affect if you will be penalized for making withdrawals on earnings. If you meet the 5-year rule, which is basically having a Roth IRA account for at least 5 years, the following rules apply. If you are under the age of 59.5, any withdrawals of additional earnings will be subject to taxes and a possible 10% penalty. Now, you may be able to avoid these taxes and penalties in certain situations. First of all, you can use the money for a first-time home purchase with a lifetime maximum withdrawal of $10,000 from a Roth IRA account. Or if you have a permanent disability, or if you die and your beneficiary wants to take the distributions. And if you're over 59.5 years of age and meet the 5-year rule, you will not incur any taxes or penalties for withdrawals on earnings. Now, if you don't meet the 5-year rule, the following rules apply. If you happen to be under 59.5 years of age, you will be subject to taxes and the 10% penalty for withdrawals on earnings. Now, you may be able to avoid the 10% penalty but not the taxes in the following instances. You use the money for a first home purchase, and this is limited to $10,000 for the lifetime of your Roth IRA account. Any qualified educational expenses, if you have a permanent disability, any unreimbursed medical expenses, or if you pass away and your beneficiary takes the distributions. And if you are over 59.5 years of age and don't meet the 5-year rule, withdrawals on your earnings will be subject to taxes, but you will not receive the 10% penalty. So now let's have a look at 5 of the best Roth IRA accounts that are available now. And just note that it is super easy to open an account with any of the following companies, and it usually only takes 10 to 15 minutes to do so. So first up is TD Ameritrade, and this is perfect if you want full control of your investments. They offer commission-free trades and they have no account minimum. Next up is Vanguard, and just like TD Ameritrade, it is perfect if you want full control of your investments. They also offer commission-free trades and they have no account minimum. Third on this list is SoFi Automated Investing. Now this is an automated investing company and is perfect for hands-off investors. They have no management fees and no account minimum. Fourth on this list is E-Trade, and just like the first 2 on this list, it is also perfect if you want full control of your investments. They also offer commission-free trades and they have no account minimum. And last on this list is Fidelity Go, and similar to SoFi, it is a robo-advisor and perfect for hands-off investors. It does, however, have up to a 0.35% fee, but it has no account minimum. Okay, so that's what a Roth IRA is and how they work. If you want to read more about any of the companies I mentioned above, I've left a link in the description below. Also, if you do want to invest in one, it is always best to consult a CPA first to make sure it is in your best interests. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe.